Howdy folks, Bluesboyjag here with yet another 3-string cigar box guitar lesson. It's hey you, get off my cloud by the Rolling Stones. We're tuned to open G on this one. This is an A string tuned down to G, and a D string tuned normal to D, and a 3rd string G string tuned normal to G. Always tune your G string normal. This one is pretty easy. There's only 2 riffs, and it goes back and forth between those 2 riffs, and that's the entire song. So we're going to start out here playing with your 1st finger on the 2nd fret, and we're going to bar across the top 2 strings, and I'm using my pinky 2 frets up from that. So we're going to be playing the top 2 strings only, and I'm using my thumb to kill that 3rd string. So pinky is on 1-4, 1st finger is going to be on 1-2, but you're also going to bar across the 2nd string as well, so you're doing a little bar chord there. Now the trick is you're going to mute that 3rd string. So pinky again, 1st string 5th fret, pinky again, 1st string on the 4th fret, 1st finger is going to be barring the top 2 strings on the 2nd fret. Only strum the top 2 strings, by the way. That's important. So a trick that I use is muting. So I'm using my thumb to mute that 3rd string. Now it looks like I'm playing a whole bunch of different notes here, but I'm not. I'm only playing 2 different strings. My pinky is on 1-4. 1st finger is on 2-2. And my thumb is killing the 3rd string. Only for the 1st chord. What? Huh? Yep. Up close. So when I'm doing that flip off chord right there, that's the 1st chord, which just happens to be the same chord as this one up here on the 9th fret. So that's G, A, B, C, D, E. So that's an E chord. So E, and this is an A chord because that's a G. If we bar all the way across on the 2nd fret, that's an A. 2 more up is a B. So it's E, A, B, A. I don't remember how many times he does that, but it's over and over and over for the first, I believe, 2 verses before it goes into the chorus. This time I'm actually using a pick, by the way. Most of the time I don't use a pick, but on this one there's lots of strumming, and I don't know, it's easier. I'm kind of picky about picks. Get it? Picky about picks. So the trick is, on this one, at least one of the tricks, is start with the up strum. And I'm putting a click in, so I'm going. Again, 1st chord is pinky on 1-4. 1st finger is barring across 1 and 2 on the 2nd fret. All right, so there's only 2 parts to this entire song. That's the verse right there that I just played. Now, the 2nd riff is. And it starts the song all over again. There's only 2 parts to the song. The main riff, which is. So that's your E, A, B, back down to A, back down to E. Like I said, I'm not sure how many times he does that, but it's a lot because it's, I believe, 2 verses before it goes into the chorus. So the chorus is almost the same, right? Not too different. The exact same first chord. Then you're going to bar on the first fret. That's going to be a G sharp. And then you're going to go up 1 more fret to A. And then a B. So it's almost the same as the verse. Just a couple of different changes there as far as the fingerings. So that was 3 times through that sequence. Now you're going to go up to the 7th fret, which would be what? G, A, B, C, D. All the way down to B. And we start over again. Believe it or not, that's the entire song. Yep. 2 riffs, back and forth, the entire song. Okay, Jag, so your hand's jumping all over the place there. I thought these were simple bar chords. Well, they are. I just like to do them a certain way. So when I play this first bar chord, remember, you're only playing the top 2 strings. You don't want to hear that 3rd string at all, so I'm using my thumb to kill that 3rd string. So my pinky is on 1, 4, and my first finger is on 1, 2, barring across. So for that first chord, and you see my thumb come up, and that's killing the 3rd string, because you don't want to hear that. All you want to hear is the top 2 strings. So I'm flipping you off, sort of. So, real slow. First finger again, barring on the 2nd fret, only on the 1 and 2 strings, and my pinky is on 1, 4. My first finger, however, is touching the 3rd string. Incredibly important. You do not want that. You want, that's just 2 notes. It's the 1st string and the 2nd string. Luckily enough, I don't have to move my fingers very much because my fingers are already on the same fret that I'm going to be playing for the next chord. So it's, that's your A chord. Regular old rock and roll A, just like a 6-string guitar. 2nd fret. So, then you're just going to go up to B, right here, 4th fret, back down to the 2nd fret, and back down to the E beginning chord, which is just those 2 strings. So that's the verse. Now, there's a little drum thing that I'll emulate here. For that riff, it goes like this. That's the little drum thing that Charlie Watts did there. A little, I guess, a drum fill is what you would call that. So you can throw that in there if you want. It's a little tricky at first because this is kind of a fast tempo song. So in order to do that, you want to go. So that's a little tricky. It seems like I'm speeding up. I'm not really speeding the tempo up. I'm speeding the strum up. And notice how I do up down on that. Time. That's your first chord. 2nd chord is barring on the 2nd fret. 3rd chord, I'm using my 3rd finger all the way across on the 4th fret. I believe it does it 8 or 16 times, not quite sure. Over and over and over on that part. That's the verse. It's also the first part of the song. All right, so After it does that, it's going to go to the chorus, which is... the whole song. You're going to repeat a couple more verses and a couple more choruses and you're done. Believe it or not, that verse right there was only halfway the normal length, so you're just going to keep on doing that. I believe that's 16 times you're going to be doing that riff. And then you go to the chorus. This is up here on the 7th fret. That's going to be a B chord. Back down to the 4th fret. And that's the whole thing. So have fun with that. Be sure and subscribe to my channel if you're enjoying these lessons. Also, let me know what lessons you want me to make for you. And check out my website, jagshouse.com. Cigar box guitars for 20 years, over 4,000 sold. We'll see you next time.